Why, hello there, folks at home. It's world-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life back yet again. You know, as the days go by here, as we lead up to this all-new upcoming edition of Resident Evil 4, we are seeing more and more of this game. It is leaking, okay, daily. There's new leaks daily, and with that in mind, we are coming to maybe the realization that, maybe Capcom did hit that home run, and maybe we didn't really understand what was really happening here with this all new upcoming edition of Resident Evil 4. So again, this game is leaking pretty heavily. Okay, pretty heavily. Pretty soon the whole game's going to be out there. So, like I said, if you're not interested in spoilers, and you might think, well, it's an old game, we already have played this, but it's an old game, it's a remake, but it's not a one-to-one remake, and with that in mind, there is new stuff. Okay, there's deviations, there's things that are not there, there's things that are new totally. So it is still a fresh experience, no doubt about it. It's hitting those familiar beats from what I've seen, but with that said, there are some changes, and some changes that people are going to like, and some changes that people are not going to like. But the fact of the matter is that this is leaking. And based off of what we have seen today, okay, let's just go ahead and mute that. We got to get really locked in here. Based off of what we have seen today, the latest leaks, and I think someone in here was in, but based off of what we've seen with the latest leaks, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this, and this is gonna sound a little crazy. This all new upcoming edition of Resident Evil 4, based off of the latest leaks, everything that I've seen, everything that I know about the game currently, based off of what we have seen, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say this all-new upcoming edition of Resident Evil 4 is going to be, number one, the highest-rated Resident Evil game to ever be produced. This is, and I'm talking about Metacritic, that's what I'm saying. So this will score incredibly well from the reviewers, and the review embargo expires late next week. This is going to score incredibly well. More so, I believe, than the Resident Evil 2 remake. And the Resident Evil 2 remake is a certified must-play on Metacritic. This is going to score higher. I mean, the only thing I can think of, and again, I haven't seen the full game, but the only thing I can think of is if the island if they don't get the island right, that could be a mishap. But the highest rated Resident Evil game to ever be produced, I'm not kidding. There's no doubt in my mind that this will get a 10 from IGN, that, the lowest score might be probably an 8. I truly believe that, in terms of the review scores and the Metacritic score, based off of what I've seen. And we have a lot to talk about here, because we've seen a lot of new stuff in the game that has never been shown off before.
It's over!
Holy shit, where have you been, Dan from LA? Holy shit.
Dan from LA donated $5 through Super Chat. Hey there, fake Mr. Dan from LA is back. Resident Evil 4 Remake is a snooze. Remake Resident Evil 0 and moves the wheels.
Oh my god, let's go, baby. That's what we're talking about. Dan from LA coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Welcome back. I was wondering where the hell you've been. Last time I heard from you was when I was in LA and you said you got busy.
It's over!
Dan from LA coming through. Death-Sided 666 with the layup here. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Death-Sided 666.
666 donated $5 through Super Chat. Don't say it's a bad game, Michael. My life depends on this game being good and groundbreaking.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. If we can remember what we were even talking about. Dan from LA coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Death-Sided 666 coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Like I said, this all new upcoming edition of Resident Evil 4 has the chance at being the highest rated Resident Evil game of all time. And at this rate, potentially the best selling. I think this will be the best selling Resident Evil game in at least a long in quite some time. I think currently the best-selling Resident Evil game is apparently Resident Evil 7 now. But I think this game right here, this all-new upcoming edition of Resident Evil 4, I think this game could do 12 million. Could ship 12 million copies in maybe about 3 weeks or some shit like that. Because if the review scores are incredibly high, and word of mouth is like, this is, obviously there's going to be a vocal minority like there already is. And I'm not saying those complaints are not valid, because I have problems with this game, as you know. But I think people are just going to have to fucking settle down and realize that, yes, the old game is there. And that, yes, there are going to be changes. And yes, that not everything is going to be in the remake. And not everything is going to play out like it did in the original game, for better or worse. That's just what this is. So, like I said, bold predictions here. The highest rated...
It's over!
Dan from LA coming through with that 2-time Tony Hawk. It is time! You got an early copy? Send it over.
$5 super chat. Life is kinda crazy, glad to be back. Twitch has been boring. Nobody know how to do it like world class. Love, yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that. Dan from LA, you're still trying to do that Twitch? You got to get on TikTok. I'm not kidding. Get on TikTok and you might find better luck there. Twitch is an insane beast unless you're established. If that's what you're talking about, I think that's what you're talking about. Dan from LA coming through again. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that. So, like I said, this all new upcoming edition of Resident Evil 4, highest rated, it is going, there's no doubt in my mind, this is going to be the highest rated Resident Evil game that has ever been reviewed. I am not kidding. I can put aside my gripes, I can put aside the complaints that I'm seeing, and some of them are valid. Some of them are a little petty, but some of them are kind of valid. And I'm going to tell you this right here, right now. This is going to be the highest rated Resident. It doesn't matter how I feel about the game. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks about the game. The fact of the matter is that this is going to be the highest rated Resident Evil game in the whole franchise from the critics. That's what I mean. From the critics, this is going to be the highest rated Resident Evil game that has ever been released. I will be shocked if this gets like an 89 on Metacritic, because it has to at least match Resident Evil 2 Remake. And this is better than, in my opinion, I would rather play this any day over Resident Evil 2 Remake, because there's more meat on that bone here. There's more depth to the gameplay. And there's more content, in my opinion. There is more content. There is more content here. You're getting just a overall better package, because you're getting variety in the gameplay. You can play it stealthy. Obviously not every area, but because it's a Resident Evil game, but it just, there's more meat on the bone. So, highest rated Resident Evil game, and potentially could very well be the best selling, or at least the fastest selling Resident Evil game in a long, long time. I think this has a lot of potential to do crazy numbers, especially if the review scores are going to be as high as I think they are. Because I've seen new footage today, and I'm walking away from looking at the new footage saying, we need to play this game immediately. You know what I mean? Now, are we agreeing with everything? No, we're not. And we have learned seemingly that something else has been cut as well. Now, it's not big, but, look, the cutscenes, people are comparing the new cutscenes to the old cutscenes, and it's like, guys, it's modern Capcom. The new cutscenes are obviously not going to be as elegant as the old cutscenes. It just isn't possible anymore. We got better hardware and technology than ever before. But with that said, if you don't have a great cinematographer on board, you're going to have shaky cam rushed crap. And that's what this is. I see people complaining about the big cheese cutscene, and they're saying, okay, look how elegant it was in the original. It made sense, and this new one, it's like, it just doesn't have that same feeling. And it doesn't show the transformation scene with the big cheese. You don't see him transform into the fucking spider thing. You don't see that. But maybe you don't need to. I mean, but I can tell you that this game is going to have replayability. Based off of the new leaks, what I've seen, this game is going to have replayability, because while it doesn't have, out of breath, heart attack coming. Holy shit, why are we out of breath? But really, this game is going to have replayability. So if you are on the fence, I'm just being dead ass here. Like, I am more excited now than ever after seeing these leaks. And I know that's like, well, wait a minute, you just said this is trash. And no, the tone is, in my opinion, not the direction I would have taken this, or I would have liked to have seen this. And I do have problems with the game. Now, they are pretty nitpicky. And, the game, in my opinion, you just have to get over that hurdle of this is the way the game plays, and you're going to have to accept it. But, this game does have things that have been cut and removed. And, we're just going to have to sit down and say, yes, Capcom, we are ready to consume, because there's nothing else you can really do. But this game is going to have replayability, and here's why. I'm not trying to spoil everything, but this game is going to have replayability, because you have to factor in the new side stuff. Now, some of the side stuff is obviously going to be petty things like do this, do that, the side things from the merchant, okay, which were not in the original. I mean, you had the blue medallion thing, and that's, maybe a couple of other things, but that's about it. So in this game, you have the side missions from the merchant, and they're not like crazy story, but, there's just little things to do. So right there, that has that over the original. So yes, this doesn't have Mercenaries Day One. We don't know about Separate Ada, Separate Ways, or Assignment Ada. We don't know about Separate Ways or Assignment Ada, but what we can tell you is that the side missions are going to come in handy. But that's not all. There is more. And the replayability is there. From what I can tell, the replayability is there. I it's just,
It's over.
Dan from LA donated $5 through Super Chat. Took some advice from one of your simpletons to be myself, doing variety shows. Live from LA, it's Saturday night. I thank you, world class, for inspiration.
Hell yeah, bro. You need any tips? I'm the master, right? I'm the best in the world. So you can holler at me anytime, and I'll tell you how to destroy your own channel, Kidding, of course. Dan from LA coming through. 3-time Tony Hawk combo from Dan from LA. So you have the merchant side missions, and then in addition to that, what has returned is the shooting gallery. And the shooting gallery seems like it has more meat on the bone here. And I look, if you don't want spoilers, I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, it was in the original, but the shooting gallery has returned. And the shooting gallery looks like you go in, and again, this is based off of the leaks that have just come out as of today. You go in and you play the shooting gallery game, and then you unlock some coins based off your score or whatever, and then you can put them in the gumball machine, and then you unlock little keychains, and you can put the little cute toy keychains on your attachment case. So when you hit the menu, it shows your little keychain. And what those do is essentially enable new perks. And there's a bunch of those to collect. And they're really awesome. They're cute looking. It's like the little figurine model of some of the enemies. So you have those two things. So while this game doesn't have Mercenaries Day One, and that's stupid, it is coming down the road free, but would have been nice to have it Day One. And we don't know about Separate Adas or Assignment Ada, Separate Ways or Assignment Ada. We don't know if any of those modes are in the game. I would assume not, but if they are, that's even fucking better. You know what I mean? So you have those two big things. You have the merchant side missions, and you have the shooting gallery game. And the little new keychains that are exclusive to this version, those are not, none of that shit was in the old version. And then you have on top of that seemingly a new difficulty mode. So yes, there is still professional mode, but before you unlock that, because you have to beat the game to get professional mode like you do in the original, there's a regular mode and then there's a hard mode. So I don't remember that being in the original. It was just kind of normal, and then you unlock professional mode, from what I remember. from just playing the game like 2 weeks ago or a week ago or whatever. So I guess there's a new difficulty as well. So those three things I think are very big here in terms of replayability. And then you factor on the upgrade system that's going to keep you coming back. Yeah, there's a lot of meat on the bone here for replayability. And then you have different kind of play styles that you can kind of approach it with. It would have been incredible had Mercenaries been there day one, but I think what's there already is already, well, good enough from what I've seen. And, maybe I'm in the honeymoon phase here. Maybe we're in the honeymoon phase here. I don't know. But even the castle seems more expanded. Even the castle, seems more, there's more to it. It's not just as straightforward as it was in the original. There's more to it. Now, obviously, speedrunners are going to have a heyday with this game and plow through it really quickly, but because that's just what they do for every game. But there is seemingly more here. I think I would be surprised if this is shorter than the original game. I think objectively it has to be. It seems longer, rather, anyway, than the original game, and you would kind of expect that. So I think this is looking like it at least has the replayability factor kind of. You're going to want to replay. I mean, unless you hate the gameplay, and you can't stand the way Leon moves, you can't stand the way the guns feel, you can't stand the way how the enemies grab you and things like that. But there is gore, there is decapitation, because everyone, I don't know why the chainsaw decapitation isn't in there, because I've seen at least 2 or 3 new decapitation things for Leon. And it's like, what are we doing here? Like, why doesn't the chainsaw cut him up? Small shit like that is what's not under. I don't get it. Maybe it's just for the demo. I don't know. I doubt it. But if it is, that's fantastic. So we're coming away from these new leaks, and I'm saying, you know what? Maybe this is a modern day masterpiece. I don't know. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. We're just going to have to wait and see. We're about, how many weeks? We're less than 2 weeks away now. But the fact that the game's already out in the wild is insane to me, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Donovanson donated $5 through Super Chat. At the end of the day, if the gunplay in full release will be the same sticky stinky slopper, then it's always going to pale in comparison.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Well, yeah. I don't think that's going to be any different. I think that that's sort of, yeah. I mean, what you're playing in the demo is the full game. I mean, in terms of how it feels, I don't think much will change in that regard. So, that's the hurdle that I think a lot of people are just going to have to either accept or say it's not for me. And just say, well, let's go back to the original. Because, obviously, the original is snappy. The original is tight with the way it's produced. The cutscenes, the gameplay, it's all arcadey feel like. This is very much a departure from that. And, when you play it, you say, okay, this isn't Resident Evil 4. It's like, what the fuck is this? And it's like, well, it isn't, because they still haven't remade Resident Evil 2. They still haven't remade Resident Evil 3. They made games that were inspired by those games, but that's about it. So that's the hurdle that I think a lot of people are going to have to jump over. That's the hurdle that I think a lot of people are going to have to jump over, in the sense. And it's like, well, this is the way it is. They have made changes. There are things that are cut. Now, are they massive changes? Are they massive things that are cut? I mean, it really depends on how anal you are. If you're scrubbing through every frame of the original game and you're like, oh my God, that's not there. Well, then, yeah, you're probably going to be disappointed. Someone is in here. I saw you in the TikTok thing. Someone was mentioning me in the TikTok thing, and it's like, Holy shit. You're here. I'm here. I was watching it, and I saw your comment. But you know what I'm talking about. He's playing. The guy's playing through it. I don't know how the fuck he got it that early, but nonetheless, he's playing through it. And this will be the Elden Ring of this year. I truly believe that. If you're looking for this old school single player replayable game, I think this is this year's Elden Ring. Guys, this is going to score very fucking well. I will be shocked if this got an 8 on IGN. This is full-blown getting a 10 on IGN. This is getting a 10. And you know, would I say it's a 10? No. But because I have problems. I have nitpicks with it. You know, you can't shoot through wooden doors, seemingly. I mean, I haven't seen that being tested in the full game, but if I had to guess, it would probably carry over. The chainsaw stuff is annoying to me. If the chainsaw is going through Leon's body, let's show that split. Okay, we can show his head getting cut off and things of that nature, and there is gore and decapitation in the game. There is. I've seen new exclusive death animations that haven't been shown in the demo. So there is decapitation. There is Leon getting chopped up. There is, different shit like that. But when you have the chainsaw going in Leon and it's not splitting, it's like, what are we doing here? That doesn't make any sense. So that's an annoying thing to me. And maybe they can patch that in, or maybe it's in the full game. I don't know. But like I said, this has the potential to be the highest rated Resident Evil game of all time and the best selling one. I think this is going to do crazy numbers. I think it's going to get a lot. It's going to be one of the highest. It will be the highest rated. There's no doubt in my mind.
Official source Troy donated $2 through Super Chat. Mackle, you can get dual-wield TMP on demo, lightning showers, people wrestling.
Well, we're gonna run through the demo again. We got to get better before the game comes out. We have like nearly 2 weeks to do it. So, yeah, we haven't locked the TMP. Troy coming through. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. Troy coming through. I'm not chilling. I'm just describing the latest leaks. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I've been watching the latest leaks, and I'm like, well. Is it a carbon copy of the original? Absolutely not. Is it matching the tone, the vibe, and the atmosphere of the original? Maybe not in certain areas. Do they still have the chanting in the castle? Yes, but it is different. So, yes, there are things that I don't agree with, and I think I learned something new in terms of what has cut, seemingly, and obviously nothing's confirmed because the game isn't out, but from what I've heard is that the flame grenades are not in the game anymore. Now, I don't know if that's true, but seemingly the flame grenades are not in the game anymore. Why would they cut that? I don't know. But the red grenades that are in the original are seemingly not in this game anymore. Again, it's another thing where it's like, that's weird, that's a little odd. Why can't we have a complete total package? And maybe that isn't the truth, but that's what I've heard. So I don't want this game to fail. I don't want this game to flop, and I do have problems with it. But I do have the original if I do want to go back to that experience. And they have changed things. And just because they have changed things, it doesn't mean it isn't. It is changed for the better. People are comparing the cutscenes already from the leaks. They are comparing the cutscenes already from the leaks, and they're saying, okay, well,
it's over.
Luis Hernandez donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Good Saturday evening, world class, and all the peeps.
Hell yeah, but appreciate that, Luis Hernandez coming through. Well, we're getting a little closer to at least the review cycle for this all-new upcoming edition of Resident Evil 4. The reviews drop late this upcoming week, either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, somewhere around there, but I think it's later on in the week, probably Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or something like that, maybe Tuesday.
3,241 donated $5 through Super Chat. Does anyone know if the quick turn is available? It doesn't seem to work in the demo.
No, it's in the demo. I mean, I did the quick turn. I mean, I I think it's R1 or something. The quick turn's in the demo. I mean, I didn't use it during combat, but the quick turn is in the demo. So
It's over.
the quick turn is in the demo.
Muhammad donated $10 through Super Chat. Main problem I have is that Leon runs like he has a full diaper, but the Zoomers will ignore it. Sad.
Yeah, I mean, well, look, if they did a carbon copy of the original, I mean, would that really be interesting? Because they'd still screw that up. Even if it were a shot-by-shot remake, and they tried to do it, they just tried to really just stay glued to the original source material. I mean, it's still, it's like, why would you do that? You have to change it up, and I'm not saying change is automatically good. You have to change it for the better. But with that said, based off the new leaks here, like, I am excited to play it. And we'll run through why, again, for those that are just tuning in. We got a lot of people in here tonight. We do appreciate you tuning in. And, I still have problems with this game, and I still have nitpicks with this game, and a lot of people do. I've been reading the discourse on this game, and a lot of people are complaining about, some of the smaller things and some of the things that might be removed or that are removed in COD, and sort of the cutscene direction and things maybe just aren't what they would have hoped for in this all-new upcoming edition of Resident Evil 4. But I think the replayability is intact because, again, you have these side missions from the merchant. And those were not really there outside of that one blue medallion thing. So you have, the side missions from the merchant. You have the shooting gallery thing. That's returned. The shooting gallery is back, and it's seemingly better than ever because now you have an incentive to play it with unlockables that are attached. You can unlock these little keychains when you play the shooting gallery thing. So if you score higher in the shooting gallery game, you can get these little tokens and put them in the little gumball machine, and you get these little toy things that you can attach to your, and they're cute looking. They're so cute. They got like the little enemies in a little toy thing you can attach to your case, and that adds like a special perk. So it's like if you really want to go crazy here, there's no doubt in my mind this game will last you a little while if you were to try and complete everything. If you want to try and do 100% based off of the latest leaks. So, I don't know. I mean, and, they have, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where it's like, well, some of these smaller things are gone, and some of the cutscenes aren't really as elegantly pulled off, and because you can tell they basically, it is different. It is different, and people are just going to have to come to accept that. And I could see some backlash in certain areas, like, oh, they cut all this out, they cut that out. But this game is going to score incredibly well. This is going to be the high. What does Resident Evil 2 have on Metacritic? It's going to be that, or it's going to at least match it. And I hope it beats it because I don't like the Resident Evil 2 remake. I know that's crazy. I think this game is better than that. For just even the demo's better than that because you're getting more versatile gameplay. You're getting more at your disposal in terms of how you want to play the game. You can go stealth. You can there's more substance with a knife and those mechanics. And I'm not saying I agree with all of these changes, but I'm just saying that there is a little bit more meat on the bone, in my opinion. So Resident Evil 2 Remake has a 91. It's going to beat that. It's going to beat 91. It's going to beat 91. Resident Evil 2 Remake on PS4 has 91 on Metacritic. This is beating that. The only way I can see them screwing this up is that if the story is changed and altered, where they make some changes that are maybe controversial, but this is going to score higher than that. This will be the highest rated Resident Evil game, and you'll see late next week that I'm going to be right in that regard, because I'm looking at this game, and visually, in my opinion, and I've said this from the very beginning when I first booted that demo up, visually this game is the best, in my opinion, looking RE game. In the RE engine. This is the best looking RE engine game. And I think that is going to, because it's seeing all of those old locations, those familiar locations in now this atmospheric sort of way is actually Interesting. And I know it sounds like I'm flip-flopping, but it's like, guys, people are leaking the game. So we're seeing the game like we've never seen it before, and we're seeing new things. And the castle is bigger. They've expanded the castle. So it's like, oh, this room in the original, but it isn't as straightforward because now they've added a little bit more to it. So, if you want to go and hate in this game, be prepared to get the shield ready, because this is going to be one of the most successful iterations of this franchise that Capcom has ever done. There's no doubt about it in my fucking mind. If it doesn't do well critically, I will be very blown away. It is going to, in my opinion, beat the 91 on Metacritic. 91 on Metacritic for Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's going to outdo that easily. This is going to be even higher than that. Unless they fuck up the ending or something. I haven't seen anything major cut from the leaks, and I've been following the leaks pretty closely because I can't help but look. I can't help but look at the leaks. We haven't seen the regenerators and how spooky they are yet, but we probably will in a few days. And if that's even, if that's fucking scary, then that's even better. It's just, but like I said, if you don't like the gameplay in the demo, if you can't get over that new sort of style, then I don't think this is going to do much for you. To be honest, I don't think this is going to do much for you. But this is the Elden Ring of this year. From what I've seen, maybe I'm in the honeymoon phase. Maybe I'm in the honeymoon phase because I'm seeing new footage and it's like I'm getting hyped, and we still have fucking, less than 2 weeks, but still basically 2 weeks away. It doesn't come out this coming Friday, but the next. But the reviews come out pretty soon here in the coming days. And this is going to be this year's Elden Ring in terms of that big single-player game with a lot of replayability. It's got the nostalgia factor built in. It's Resident Evil. Is it going to be perfect? If you're anal about small things, if you love the original, and you're not like nitpicky or anal about certain things, you're gonna love this. Now, if you go through every pixel of the original and say, okay, well, they fucked that up, they downgraded this, or they're doing this in a stupid way that I don't agree with, then yeah, you're probably not going to have as much fun with it. If you want to go in like that, you just have to say, well, this is the new Capcom, and this is the RE engine, and this is the way they're doing it. And, you can get a taste of it, of what it is like with the demo, the gameplay, the controls, the mechanics, the framework, the nuts and bolts of the game, and just apply that to every other section that you know and love in the original, and think, okay, well, am I going to enjoy the gameplay that I've been playing in the demo, and am I going to enjoy the gameplay for the other sections that are obviously in the remake? If the answer is no, then I don't know. But if the answer is yes, and you're clamoring for more, you're foaming at the mouth for more, then you're going to love this game. It's going to sell incredibly well. It's going to sell incredibly well, especially if the review scores are very high, which they will be. I guarantee that. Dude, there's no way that this game is going to score low. There's no way. There's no way. Because visually alone, it's on a whole nother level. If you have an OLED TV, you can play the demo, boot the demo up. That shit looks good. Now, is it the tone that I agree with? Where they just jump you into the blood and spooky horror themes immediately, and there's less mystery, and it's just like blood this, blood that. I think that's a little overdone, but I guess it's better than them just saying, hey, here's the original with updated visuals, because that's just a remaster. So I think this is better than RE2 Remake and RE3 Remake. Because those games are actually more reminiscent of RE4 gameplay, because you can't crouch. On RE3 you can dodge, and RE2 they have the gore system that's pretty high tech, but I guarantee you won't sell like you think. I don't know why you would think that. What else is there to play? Nothing's coming until April or May. May's the big game. May's the big month with Zelda. April has Dead Island 2, but Dead Island 2 is Dead Island 2. I mean, this is an established franchise. You think Dead Island 2 is going to sell better than this? No way. Because people are still like, oh, that game, it finally came out after like fucking 10 years. Like, Resident Evil 2 Remake sold pretty fucking well. I don't know how well, but it sold well. This is RE4. This is why they remade this before Code Veronica. Because they know it's going to sell like hotcakes, and they know that, I'm telling you, man, this is going to score incredibly well. It's going to sell incredibly well, based off of what I've seen. Based off of what I've seen. No, I don't want to say your name, but I know you were in the other. I know you were in there because you mentioned me. And I was laughing. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? But I'm not going to say your name, but I know you were in there. You were watching the leaks. I was watching it too. Last night. Yeah, and that's how we're formulating this new perspective on this game. Because we're seeing things that it's like, wow, that's actually kind of fucking cool. What did you think of it? I know you know who you are. What did you think of it? Surpasses Hogwarts? Well, I don't know about. I mean, what did Hogwarts do? What, 12 million copies? This is going to do bigger than people think. It's RE4, dude. Like, even boomers that don't even play video games anymore, they might just go out and buy a PS5 to play this. Like, you're not understanding, like, this is RE4. The boomers have fond nostalgia for this thing. And, people that have never played Resident Evil are jumping in for the very first time. They're like, oh, everyone's talking about this. These big streamers are playing it. And if it gets great scores, it's going to highly impact those sales. If IGN or GameSpot or whoever, they give it a 10, I know someone's giving this a 10. Guarantee it. Masterful remake that exceeds and excels from its original iteration or something like that. That's what will be said. Easily. There's no way this will get a 7. There's no way. I mean, unless some site wants like massive clicks, where it's like, well, this is not the remake I was clamoring for, and it's actually, I mean, they play full contrarian. Well, if you don't like the way the game plays, in terms of the movement, in terms of the controls and things like that, the full game isn't gonna, I don't think, help in that regard. So that's why the demo is out. It's free. It's on every platform. If you don't like the way this game plays or anything like that, then I don't know if the full game is gonna do you any favors in terms of like, okay, well, now you have to, play through the rest of the game with these controls and sort of this kind of level of difficult. But the replayability aspect is there. It's just going to be a little different. And look, if they do have either assignment Ada or separate ways, that's even better. That's the icing on top of the cake. I'm assuming that those modes are not in there, but there is a new difficulty mode, because Resident Evil 4 does not have 3 difficulties, from what I remember anyway. The OG Resident Evil 4 doesn't have 3 difficulties. When you beat it initially, you unlock professional mode. And that's it. You have normal and professional mode. And that's it. But in this new, all new upcoming edition of Resident Evil 4, you have normal and then like hard. And then once you beat the game, you get professional. So you're getting 3 difficulties, which seemingly is new from what I understand. I don't know about a 97. That's a little fucking high. I mean, I don't really give a shit about reviews. I'm just saying, like, I can tell that this is going to score very fucking high. It's based off of the graphics and the sound design alone. Now, I'm not saying that shit's perfect, but a lot of the things that I'm seeing, a lot of the nitpicks that I have and other people have, or, you know, a lot of that is going to be put on the back burner and say, well, yeah, they did change that. This doesn't maybe play out, and maybe this boss fight's not as cool, or this boss fight's not as long, or, you know, they cut out certain dialogue, or they removed, you know, for example, seemingly they have removed the flame grenades. The flame grenades are no longer in the remake. That's what I've heard anyway. Unless they're like a secret unlockable, which they could be. But, you know, in the demo, we can't shoot through wooden doors. In the demo, the chainsaw stuff is censored, which doesn't make sense, because I've seen more death animations of Leon getting decapitated, and it's like, okay, why can't you show the chainsaw stuff in a way that makes sense? It doesn't make sense to me. More hours of gameplay does not equal more fun to be had. In my opinion, there are a lot of chore-like tasks to do in Hogwarts. Well, Hogwarts Legacy's trash, okay? Dude, I don't like a lot of games. I don't like a lot of games, and Hogwarts Legacy is a snooze fest. That's a Ubisoft open world. It's dead. It's sterile. It's, you know, it's one of the most half-assed games, but everyone was in that honeymoon phase of like, oh, Harry Potter, this is the best Harry Potter iteration in the video game, and you can run around Hogwarts, and it's got cool graphics, and that's all that most people needed to give it a decent score, or above average. But it ain't no fucking masterpiece, and in my opinion, that is not a Game of the Year contender. This has a better shot for that. And yes, they have made changes, you know, they have made changes. And some of those changes people are going to be upset with. This is one of the most iconic games of all time. That's why this is going to sell well, because it has that built-in awareness already. The boomers are buying this sumbitch day one. That's the reality of it. And Capcom knows that. The hardcore fans are there day one, no matter what. They know that. So that's why you try and do something a little different to captivate the new audience as well. Well, what does the original have? Does the original really have 97? Does the original... No. I don't know where you're getting 97 from. The highest rated Resident Evil game was, I think, RE2 Remake, right? At least on Metacritic. Pretty sure. Resident Evil. The highest rated Resident Evil, from what I can tell, is the Resident Evil 2 Remake. And this will out... Never mind, 96. We did find it. RE4, Resident Evil 4 2005 on the GameCube, 96. Will, is it going to match that? It's going to score high. This game is going to score high. So if you're wanting to hate this thing, for whatever reason, just get ready for those review scores next week, because they're going to be very high. IGN will give this a 10. I guarantee it. What's the last game they gave it 10? IGN review. What's the last game they gave it 10? It wasn't that long ago. They gave Elden Ring, maybe. Yeah, I think Elden Ring. Elden Ring IGN. They're giving this game a 10. This game is getting a 10 on IGN. Yep. Elden Ring got a 10 on IGN. This game is getting a 10. You can, I guarantee it. There's no doubt in my mind. This is getting a 10 from IGN. Absolutely. I will be blown away if it gets a 9. I will be blown away if it gets a 9. Well, you were in there last night and you were watching it. Well, there was new stuff today. I don't know how the guy got the game that early. I mean, that is insane. 2 weeks in advance? Jesus Christ. He's like the only guy that's at least sharing gameplay if they have it early. But you were in there. And you know, because I saw your comment. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And I don't know, man. You know, I see people complaining about the the yellow tape. And it's like, guys, that was an RE7. It was an RE2 remake. It was an RE3 remake. It's like, I was bitching about that a long time ago. But no one cared. They said, oh, Michael, that doesn't have a tangible impact on gameplay. Just shut your damn mouth, Michael. Okay. The game isn't Elden Ring. It will never get a 10. It's going to get a 10. I mean, I'm not saying every website, every publication is going to give it a 10, but IGN will. Or someone is giving this game a 10. You don't understand. And I haven't even... I mean, I'm just going off of the leaks, and maybe it's the honeymoon phase. What is... Let me just ask you this. What is there to dislike about this? I mean, I can share the nitpicks. I've already shared them. I don't agree with the tone, with the village. I think it's overdone with the blood on the bridge and the heads on the fucking gate and this immediate sense of like, oh, there's dead animals and shit like that. Like, all of that's got that weird, stupid, wrong turn crap, like a sci-fi horror movie. I think that's all stupid and silly, and it misses the entire point of the original. And I don't like it. But I can deal with it if the gameplay is compelling. And we're going to be playing the demo here later as we just continue to discuss this. So... But realistically, what is... I mean, you know, the leaks are on YouTube here. If you just want to start spoiling stuff for yourself, I mean, you could type in RE4 Remake leaks, and they will probably pop up. And people have compared the original cutscenes to the new cutscenes. And, you know, the big cheese cutscene with the big cheese fight. And look, the cutscenes in the original aren't going to be matched. The cinematography in the original is fantastic. There's no shaky cam. Everything's on a tripod. Every shot is executed very well. You can't match that. There's no way. I don't think they can even do it, to be honest. I really don't think they could even do it, to be honest. It's the same game. That's not true. That's not true. It's not the same game. It is, but it's not. We don't know what the regenerators look like. We don't... Dude, there's areas of this game... You're not understanding. You're not understanding.
Chinatown Possum donated $9.99 through Super Chat. TikTok leaks gave me hope. Mendez boss fight with the explosion, graphics look great.
Yeah, well, that's...
Scene with Ada talking with Luis, Ada looks great. Ashley's playable part looks good as well. She does love.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, and the leaks show some of the unlockables, and they have the Mafia outfit. Now, do we know if the Chicago typewriter's in there? Well, how could it be if the game doesn't have a Simon Ada? Because in the GameCube version, you had to beat a Simon Ada because it didn't have separate ways. So you had to beat a Simon Ada to get the Chicago typewriter. And if that's not in the game, then... But it wouldn't make sense for them to include the outfit if the Chicago typewriter... I mean, maybe it would, but... You know, those are things that we hope that are in the game. I mean, if they have the Mafia outfit, it's like they have to have, right, the Chicago typewriter. But it has that upgradability system. It has replayability for the things that I mentioned. You know, the new merchant side missions, Chinatown Possum coming through. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. And in addition to that, it has the mini game shooting galleries back, and it's even more in depth. And you can play the game, get little coins to put in the gumball machine, and get those little cute keychains. You put them on the attachment case, and they give you perks. So now you want to play it's like a Pokemon game within a game. Now you want to collect them all. You cannot throw Ashley in the dumpster. Well, I mean, no, you can't. No Hookman. I can't read paragraphs, guys. Jesus Christ. Like, literally 8 paragraphs in front of me. You think I'm reading all that? What the fuck is this? If they had, I don't think Separate Ways is in it, to be honest. But if they had, I mean, Separate Ways wasn't on the GameCube version, so a lot of people are just. I'm just thinking if they can match the GameCube game, that's all we're looking for. Anything extra would be on top. So they don't have Mercenaries Day 1, obviously, that's confirmed. They don't have Mercenaries Day 1. But what they do have, hopefully, is Assignment Ada at the very least. Or some new thing. Because if they have all that Day 1, that's a lot of game there. I mean, Resident Evil 4 is a pretty replayable game. It's a pretty replayable experience. At least a few times to run through it and get some unlockables, cool fucking guns and outfits and, you know. So if they can make up for the fact that they don't have Mercenaries Day 1, I think the replayability factor won't be messed with too much. But we'll see. Assignment Ada. Leaks look bad. Well, I mean, I saw like 4 paragraphs. I'm like, dude, I'm not reading all that. It's like it's a chat room, not a fucking not. Like, you know, what are we doing here? So, I mean, have you guys seen the leaks? What do you think? I mean, maybe I'm a little hyped and in the honeymoon phase. I don't know. But I'm going to buy the game and I'm going to replay it. At least more than once, I can tell you that. I mean, we're going to play the demo here shortly. But we just wanted to go over the latest as of today. Because the guy's just leaking new shit every day. So the whole game will be out there. I mean, I'll watch it. If it gets that far. You know, if he continues to play more of it, I'll watch it. I don't, you know, I mean, sure, would it be great to go in fresh? Yeah, but we're still 2 weeks away. It's like, I'm not waiting 2 weeks. You know, I watched Red Dead Redemption 2 leaks before it came out, and I was still fucking excited to play it, and then it turned into a snooze. No, they do have unlockable costumes. I just said the Mafia outfit. When you beat the game, you get the professional mode in the Mafia outfit. So there you go. So it unlocks professional mode and the Mafia mobster outfit. There are unlockables. Yes, there are. Without pre-orders. It's all in there. There won't be there won't be a Separate Ways or 8 Assignment 8. Well, I'm assuming there's not, but we don't know. Unless the guy rushed through the whole fucking game and confirmed it. Because you would have to beat the game to figure that out. And I don't think anyone has yet. So, do you think this will be Game of the Year? I mean, it's going to score well. I think it might have potential to be in the Game of the Year contendership. Michael Does Life, how long have you played Resident Evil? Elgate fights are going to be incredible, hard pumping. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a very boring game in my opinion. That will be DLC. Laugh out loud. This will be Game of the Year for sure. But you were in there, bro. I saw you in there. So did the leaks hype you up or what? Because they hype me up. Maybe that's the problem. We're going to jump back into the demo if I can find the fucking... we got the TMP unlocked. We're going to try to play it exclusively on the hard mode tonight. Let's see if we can at least defeat the chainsaw mode. There's even mods for the demo now. You can get like unlimited ammo on the PC, obviously. There's mods for the demo. What are your thoughts on the regenerator? Well, if I had the full game, I couldn't show it to you anyway, but we would still stream it in a way that made sense. If we had the full game, we don't. Yeah, it's in there, but people were complaining and they were saying it's not as sudden as it should be. They were saying it's not as sudden as it should be because in the original it's like a big surprise. Like when Gary from the Vault told me to shoot the water because I didn't know about it. If I did know about it, I forgot. He told me to shoot the water a few times, and I was like, actually, it freaked me out because it was so sudden. So, a little patch could help because there's like a little hitch there where it kind of doesn't make sense, but some of the stuff does need to be tightened up a little bit. But they've seemingly fixed the rain, so with the day one update. Are you always mad about games? I'm literally talking positive about this, but you're obviously not listening, so I mean I've seen more of the game and new areas of the game, and it looks kind of promising. We're hoping for the best, but look, I'm not saying what I said is all diminished, but I'm actually a little excited to play this, so we're gonna jump in here to the demo and give it a more, I mean, I think I played this demo like 100 times. Yeah, we played this on PC and it ran buttery smooth, literally no hitches at all. But then again, I'm only trying 1080-60. But maybe my rig's better than most, I don't know. I think some people just need to upgrade their GPUs and stop whining. It's like if you have an old ass card from like fucking 2013 or something, yeah, it ain't gonna run.
September 30th, 1998.
Like a 1050 Ti or some shit, like, yeah, it's time, it's time to upgrade. So yeah, if you don't like this gameplay, it's not going to do much for you. That's just the fact of the matter. If you don't like this gameplay, it's not going to do much for you, the final game. But visually, it is, in my opinion, on another level.
How far could he have gone?
In terms of the RE Engine games. I'm not saying the demo's an old build. I don't think you're going to see any changes at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like...
Anyone home?
Chinatown
and people were complaining about that. This sequence right here.
Bella Sisters leak with the chainsaws was amazing.
Really? They've already leaked that? I haven't seen that. But people were complaining and saying, okay, well, in the original, you play this section, and in this game it's just a cutscene, which it is disappointing. I'm not going to lie. It is disappointing. But so in the original, you play this section plays out. You're able to play this section in this game. Obviously, it was literally just a cutscene. So these are the small things that people are noticing, and they're saying, well, wait a minute, that's not good.
Not good.
Oh, and when you get a phone call from Hunnigan, when you get a phone call from Hunnigan, it plays out on the speaker here on the DualSense 5. When you get a call from Hunnigan, it plays out on the speaker here. You don't see that in the demo here, but it does in the. Whoa! What the fuck was that?
What was that? No fucking way.
You know, and this is another thing that people were talking about. It's like, why does every barrel need, you know, why does this need to be so prominent? Like, okay, this is where we should go, the yellow paint. We're looking for the yellow paint. We're looking for the yellow paint. And it's like, guys, this is in all of these RE Engine games. It's always been trash. There's yellow tape on the RE3 crates as well. In the RE3 remake, there's yellow crates. There's yellow tape everywhere. It's just how it is in these RE Engine games. And some people are saying, well, that's, you know, not necessary. It's like, do we really need them to hold our hand here? And is it really, you know, that? Because everything has yellow fucking something on it. I guess that doesn't, but I'm actually surprised that doesn't, to be honest. Because they are in love with that yellow fucking stripe shit, yellow tape stuff. But that's another complaint that people are having. You know, parry there. It's an easy game once you figure out how to play it, you know. See, they were complaining about the original. They were saying, oh, you can just sit there. You can't move. In the original, you just sit there and shoot the legs and then pull the knife out and do this. Well, in this one, you just basically parry. Now, obviously, when there's multiple enemies coming through, it's going to be a little bit more tricky to pull that off. But nonetheless, and we love running into that.
Damn it.
Yeah, but it's been in there since RE7. It's been in there since RE7. You can just pretty much spam that, to be honest. Like, there's no timing. There's really no timing to the parry system, from what I can tell here. Like, you can actually just spam it. Watch. See? You can just spam it and just... There you go. It's not really the heart of a game. I mean, look, when you're outnumbered, that's a different story, but you just basically keep moving. So that's kind of the new way to play the game. If you're having trouble with at least single enemy encounters, or actually multiple encounters. And I mean, I've seen gameplay of someone beating this chainsaw guy pretty quickly here with just a knife. I've seen gameplay of someone within the demo here beating the chainsaw guy with a knife, like, very easily. I can't pull that off, but well, I mean, look, if they had an option to turn off the yellow tape, I mean, that, I guess, would be ideal. But there will probably be a mod on PC to turn off that yellow tape, because I guess it is distracting to some. Boom, Falastello! I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie, it's annoying, but it's been there since the fucking... All the remakes have been terrible, so... You know, it's not like, RE2 Remake isn't good. I would rather play this any day. over that. And it's like, oh, it's the same game, and it's like, guys, it's not the same game. It's not the same game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Does she love? I don't know. Does she love? I don't know. We do have the TMP as well. We do have the TMP unlocked as well. Well, well, the knife really doesn't have durability unless you press R2 to do the executions. Because you can just continue to parry seamlessly. And we might be dead here. Look at this. We're surrounded. Oh. See, you can just parry through. Now that's going to take damage, but...
See you climb this.
Amazing. Hello? I broke the whole fucking game. I broke the whole fucking game. What the fuck? Basically just keep moving, I mean.
It's over.
Chinatown Possum donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
Okay, that's a load of...
Capcom said they will have a day one patch to fix the heavy rain animations used for criticism they received. We need a new patch gameplay stream.
Well, the leaks are from the no patch gameplay. So if you want to see the no patch gameplay, they're from the leaks. If you want to see the no patch gameplay, they're from the leaks. Did you see what was dude, it warped me from the ladder to the chainsaw death scene. That was bullshit, dude. It warped me from the ladder to the chainsaw death scene. Chinatown Possum coming through. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that. But if you want to see the non-patched version, well, the day one patch isn't out. The game doesn't come out until 2 weeks, so They probably don't. They don't even have trophies online. Like the guy who leaked it can't look up the trophies because they haven't put them online yet. Like on the PlayStation server or whatever the fuck. I don't know how that shit works, but they're not available. Point is, and so that the day one patch isn't even out yet.
Oh, nice.
Does she love Michael? I don't know. And I'll tell you what, it's so damn sad. No, I've already beat this.
Feeling this?
Done. Beat it. Easy. Easy peasy. This game's easy. You just gotta run around, dodge a little bit. Yeah, you're gonna get this here and there, but it's a pretty easy game. Plow through this no problem, like the castle, So this is too easy. You got to keep moving because you're okay. Because they like to bombard you here in this game. No, this is getting a 10. You can't shoot through the door. Let's try shotgun. I don't think we tried that. Nope, can't shoot through the door. I don't like that. Okay, that's something that they could probably patch in, but... And maybe it's in the full game. We haven't seen that tested. And it's weird because, there's destructibility, obviously. You just seen that right there. So it's not like there's not destructibility. There's probably more destructibility than... The shields still break. In the castle, when they're holding up the shield, they still break. So I don't know what's going on with that. But the doors should be destructible, in my opinion. Just like they were in the original. Should have parried it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Easy. Come on, let's parry. You see how he changes animation? That's actually a sick detail. We're gonna get grabbed from behind. Get in there. That's it. Is the demo extended? No. I mean, you can probably mod it on PC. I've already seen Shirtless Leon, Infinite Ammo, all that mod shit for the demo. Well, the snakes are still in there, in the crates. They have the snakes. I really thought that shit wasn't going to be in there. I don't know what I was thinking, but I guess I wasn't thinking it was going to be as faithful as it is within this new iteration of it. Does he know about the TMP? I literally have it in my inventory. Are you watching the stream? Like, I literally used it on the chainsaw. Maybe you just tuned in. We literally have the TMP, dude.
September 30th.
We literally used the TMP. Let's do the ultra hard mode, which is obviously a little bit more tricky. Let's do the ultra hard mode. Yeah, we unlocked the TMP last night. Yeah, we've done the suplex.
1998.
We've done the suplex. Well, I've seen the leaks. I mean, and we want to play more of it. Absolutely, let's just say that. And like I said earlier, I mean, this is going to be, it's going to be one of the highest rated Resident Evil games. It's going to be one of the highest reviewed in the franchise history, and probably it's going to sell like hotcakes. That's why Capcom remade this over Code Veronica, at least for now, because it's like, well, yeah, I mean, why would you remake Code Veronica when 5 people have heard about that game? I mean, obviously that's an exaggeration, but
1998. It's a day I'll never forget. September 30th.
no, we're not getting the deluxe edition. We'll try and get it early. I mean, obviously it's already out in the wild, so we're not going to get it super early, but if the opportunity came up, but we'll try and get it early so we can get coverage as soon as possible to you. Jeez, it's not really wanting to dish out this hardcore mode.
September.
She don't love me, so sad. Well, yeah, why would Capcom remake Code Veronica? It's like, guys, no one played that. I mean, it sold well, but for 1999, in 2001 and what have you, but like, dude, bringing Resident Evil 4 back to old audiences that are just so familiar with, like, it's a no-brainer. And there's Echo. It's a no-brainer. Waiting for that review code. We're not getting a review code, dude. We would have to find an early copy out in the wild or some shit.
September 30th.
We don't get review codes. I tried with Resident Evil 7 and we didn't get too far. It's not really, we gotta quit the demo, I think, after this. We'll try it one more time and then we'll quit the demo. No, it's not gonna give it to us.
September 30th, 1998.
We're gonna have to close it and then restart here. I don't want a review copy anyway. All I want is early access. I don't want a review copy. I'm not going to attempt to get one. I'm not even going to try. All I said was if we find an early copy, we'll obviously, because we got Dead Space Remake early. We were in LA then though, so it was a lot easier. But we got Dead Space Remake, not super early, but like a day early. We got Forspoken early in LA anyway, so And then we said, hey, you come on out and you can get this crap, these terrible games.
September 30th, 1998.
Wow, it's not really triggering the hard mode here. It's not triggering the hard mode.
September 30th.
Jesus Christ. We've restarted this thing like 10 times. And we're still not getting the hard mode. There we go. Finally. Finally. Holy shit. Alright. We haven't... I mean, we can beat this, but... Because you don't have to kill the chainsaw guy, right? You just basically wait until the bell rings. I mean, that's not hard. It's not really that hard. Now, if you wanted to defeat the chainsaw guy and...
September 30th, 19...
You know... Then it'd be a little more tricky. We'll see, though. But the basement has like 3 enemies in there, and that's always annoying as shit. At the beginning here. You know, some people are saying that this is the next Tortanic and things like that, and it's like, well, I mean, it really depends on how you look at it. I mean, you know, obviously it is new Capcom, you know, so... Does this, hold on, let me check something. Does this have this in the demo? Where you can... Well, you can't pull up the damn inventory right now, but...
Anyone home?
Once we're able to do that, there's like an auto rearrange option. Where you can rearrange the briefcase automatically. Yeah, it's in the demo. So what if we just like move things, or how do you move things around? I guess you can't. Never mind. Okay. Let's just see what it does. And then hit auto arrange. Some people were literally complaining about that, and it's like... Now that's a bit of a stretch, you know? I mean... I didn't even know it was a fucking thing. And yeah, this does look soulless, I'm not gonna lie, I mean... But, you know, it's either you accept it or you don't, or just play the original. Because that's just really how it is. It's the RE engine, you know? It's not gonna have that same character. Auto... But, you know, the game does have a new difficulty mode. I mean, unless the original had it, which I don't believe it did. This game has 3 difficulty modes. The regular mode here, a harder mode, and then there's the professional mode. So it has seemingly more difficult options than the original.
What was that? No fucking way.
We're gonna get hit. Nope. Oh, you have to fucking use the knife. That's stupid. You have to use the knife. You can't press X on that. Huh.
September 30th. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998.
September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. The destruction of a classic right here. Guess I shouldn't have watched the leaks, then I would have had more. September 30th, 1998.
1998.
September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. I trained with Krauser. September. Raccoon City doesn't exist anymore. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. Jesus Christ. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. Huh.
September 30th.
Oh my God. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th. I'm gonna fall asleep if we don't get this fucking mode. Shit's taking forever. September 30th, 1998. September 30th. September 30th, 1998. September 30th.
September.
September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. Play Psycho mode. That's literally what we're trying to get. But we have to remember to press L or 2. Chris H, baby. Member for 24 months. I want to play the hard mode. I've already played the regular mode. We just did it on the stream. We just defeated it. We beat the chainsaw guy. It's not that hard, but on the hard mode, it's a little bit trickier because it's the psycho mode. Oh my God. Exactly. This all new upcoming. I'm going to fall asleep if this game does not start producing what we want here. Chris H. coming through. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. Oh my God. We got to close it again.
September.
Shit's glitched. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. Professional mode is not in the remake. That's not true. Literally not true. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. Michael, I'm living in your walls. Cool. That sounds spooky. Chinatown boss, I'm coming through. I'm losing energy out here, guys. This shit is not working. Holy shit. What the fuck? September 30th, 1998. I mean, it's all... Well, it might have been. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, I can't get this mode. The fuck, dude? September... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. September 30th, 1998. Oh my God. Dude, I've quit the game. We have to remember to press R2 during those fights because you can't press X fast enough, I guess. I don't know. I was wanting to save the knife, but whatever, dude. It's still not producing it. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998.
1998.
Oh my God. Oh, September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. It's like, really, dude? September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. It will not give me hard mode.
September 30th.
September 30th, 1998. September, I mean, Jesus Christ. What if you had to change? What if you could change your system clock? That would be a cool Easter egg. Yeah, you would have to go. Yeah, you can't change your date and time on these new consoles, I don't think. But I remember on the GameCube, you can change the date and time. They should do that'd be like a Kojima Easter egg. Or if you just play it on September 30th night, September 30th. Finally, Jesus. You just play it on September 30th. All right, we're gonna try this again.
September 30th, 1998.
We finally got it. September 30th, 1998. The day she stopped loving. Well, I think this is better than Dead Space Remake. I mean, I'm going to be dead ass with you. I think I beat the whole Dead Space Remake. It was very boring, but I'm not a fan of that game to begin with, so... It's really repetitive. This is a lot less repetitive because you at least have different ways to play. There's just much more going on here. That Dead Space shit is... Oh! It's like the same old game. Every enemy encounter, the same old slop. This plays out vastly different. I mean, it could, depending on your playstyle.
This is not good.
September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. And we're going to have to remember to press R2 down here because you can't break free. Or at least I'm not pressing it fast enough, so... It's not going to be easy. It's on hard mode. We're playing on psycho mode. I think we have the text. There we go. We're playing chainsaw mode, which is the super hard difficulty. As I'm sure you guys already know. This demo is like fucking 3 days old now. Everything's been dissected by now. Okay, we got past that guy. R2. Well, oh, thank God. September 30th, 1998. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is getting a 10 on IGN, guys. Some people are going to get really mad. But this, I mean, it's getting a 10 on IGN. Because Elden Ring got a 10. I'd say this is better than Elden Ring. Not even kidding. Way better than Elden Ring. Oh, that's a snooze fest. Elden snooze. If Elden Ring can get a 10, this certainly is vastly superior. This has the replayability. It's RE4 in a different light. It's the Soulless edition. It's not hard when you just parry everything. It's really not that hard. You don't have to time it. Literally, look. You don't have to time it. So you just spam it. There's no time involved. I can't see. Amazing. This game's trash. I hate this game. I pressed R2. Whatever, dude. I pressed R2. Well, he transformed and I thought, well, you know, that ain't gonna be easy when they transform like that. Oh God, September 30th, 1998. I'm going back into chainsaw mode. I've already beat the standard mode. I don't want to play that again. We gotta have something new going here. So we're gonna try and do this chainsaw shit. September 30th, 1998. 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 September 30th, 1998.
$85 through Super Chat. September 30th, 1998. September 30th.
Oh, I mean that's all it says in the cutscene. I mean,
1998. September
30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998.
Move the wheels.
Oh my God. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. Let's go. Fucking stupid ass game. Just give me the damn mode, bro. Come on, let's go. Oh my god. September 30th, 1998.
September 30th, 1998.
Someone said press triangle. Okay. Okay. It even has the health meter, I think, on the light bar, but I don't look at that shit. They said press start when it does this. Doesn't do that. September 30th, 1998.
September 30th, 1998.
Dan from LA coming through again. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. And I know some people are going to be mad, like Michael's flip-flopping, and it's like, oh. And it's like, what do you want me to do? I'm in the honeymoon phase. I just saw the new leaks. I saw the new shooting mini gallery game, and I saw, like, you can collect these coins and put the coins in the gumball machine and get these little figurines of these little cute Resident Evil horror toys that you can put on your briefcase and unlock new perks. And I'm like, you know what? That's going to add some layer of, and there's a lot of them. So there's gonna be a reason to play through it again, despite the upgrades. September 30th, 1998. Come on. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. Guys, let's hit that like button if you're a fan of the soulless remake here.
September 30th, 1998.
Oh my, what is wrong with this game? September 30th, 1998. I guess we gotta quit it again and try. I'm gonna hit triangle. Nothing.
September 30th, 1998.
September 30th, 1998. Dude, I really thought that this was how the game actually starts, and I'm like, there's no way this is good. But I mean, basically, hold on, because we don't have the intro part. Like, no one has linked the actual intro, right? I mean, I'm assuming that is a part of the intro, but there's obviously a cutscene that's missing here. We don't have context to what's going on. Leon's just out of the car. And I'm assuming that's all there is to that. So this is where the game actually starts. But there's just an extra cutscene that wasn't included. I hope it's not like abrupt like this. That's a little ridiculous. We need that song in the car. From the OG. But yeah, the merchant doesn't. Okay, we finally. It's Bray Wyatt. This shit looks like fucking WWE. Dude, this shit looks like WWE, like the fucking Fiend. Bray Wyatt, like it's straight up that. So if you think Bray Wyatt's scary and the Fiend and all that stuff, you're going to love this game, so buy it right now. Speaking of that, the 2K game comes out this Tuesday. We will be covering that. I'm going to try and defeat Jerry Lawler. It's the Wyatt family. September 30th, 1998. That's where they're going? To the fucking Amazon forest? What the fuck? Alright, we're on chainsaw mode here. I'm gonna give this another go here. Now I know people are gonna say, Michael, you suck, and it's like, well, if you don't have footage of you playing chainsaw mode, then I'm not sure what I can do for you. September 30th, 1998. Raccoon City no longer exists after the Umbrella Court.
Anyone home?
Anyone home? Hey there, mister. Wrong Turn 6, starring Leon S. Kennedy. Wrong Turn 6, starring Leon S. Kennedy. Wrong Turn 6, starring Leon S. Kennedy.
way.
No fucking way. Come on, dude. Let me up those stairs. You can't move. I'm turned around. I don't know where this... Oh my god. Really? Using the health bar right now. I don't care. Using the first aid spray. That's what I don't like. When there's no way... You should be able to push enemies or something. He's gonna throw the knife. God damn this shit. Boom Falastello. Boom Falastello. I mean, you don't really have to do anything. You just basically have to wait until the bell rings. The church bell. That's considered beating the demo. But if you want to beat the chainsaw guy, yeah, that's going to be a difficult task here. I mean, I don't know if he's even that harder. He's probably more bullet spongy, but he's already bullet spongy as it is. But I've seen a gameplay video of someone just defeating the knife. The chainsaw guy with the knife with these. So, just got to get good, I guess. Boom Falastello. Boom Falastello. Hello? That's what we're looking for. What the fuck? He's transforming too? If I die, I'm gonna get fucking pissed. You dirty hippie! This game is trash, this game is trash, this game is trash, this game is trash, this game is trash. I'm going back to V. Really, dude? I didn't think that other guy turned. Oh my god, dude. I mean, we don't really have to fight them, but, you know, we kind of want to have some fun. It's like, you want to speed plow through it, or do you want to play the game? September 30th, 1998. Really, dude? I didn't know the other guy transformed. That's why I stabbed the other guy in the brown coat, because I thought, okay, he's the only one that transforms. Then all of a sudden, the other guy's transformed, and I get hit, get caught by the bear trap. And now now it's giving us the mode that quick, thank God. September 30th, 1998, by the way. Let's go. If you're excited, hit the damn like button.
September 30th.
Okay, we're back in. Just go. Dude, I think I have a world record on playing this demo. How many times have we fucking played this demo? Well, we got 2 more weeks with it, so... I mean, unless we can get the game early. We'll try and see if we can get it early. But... I mean, the whole game's going to leak here in just probably like 3 or 4 more days at this rate. The whole game's going to be out there. So you're going to see regenerators pretty soon, guys. You're going to see regenerators pretty soon. So, and that's like the big thing that people want to see. They want to see the fucking regenerators. And, I kind of want to save that for a first playthrough, because that's going to be special. But at this rate, the regenerators, they will have gameplay, cutscenes, that sort of nature soon, probably. Too many leaks. Hey there, mister. How are you doing? Get your bitch ass in there. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. I mean, imagine. Don't.
No fucking way.
How do you avoid this shit, dude? What the fuck? Go. Come on. Go. This game is trash. I won't ride up those stairs. Whatever, dude. Here comes the knife. Oh, it's so typical. Yes. September 30th, 1998. Guys, wait, can you hear the footsteps? Hold on. Yeah, so if you have the PS5 version, you get literally exclusive features. I'm not even kidding. Okay, I'm not shilling PS5, but you get the light bar, which no one looks at. You get the haptic feedback, the triggers as well, and when she calls you Hunnigan, it plays through the speaker here. Okay, this is exciting stuff. I'm not even joking. Boom, Falastello. It's easy. It's an easy game. Dude. I guess we have to do both. Come on. I'm out. See you later. No. You fucking piece of shit. You have to move. Trash ass game. The knife's already broken, by the way. And why can't I use this? The knife's already broken. It's amazing. This mode's trash, dude. This is like professional mode or something. It's gotta be. Yeah, turn around, you little bitch. Piece of shit. Damn. I don't fuck around in this, man. We're not beating the chainsaw mode in this. We're not beating the chainsaw guy. We can hold out probably and not die, but we ain't beating no fucking... Get off the curb. We're not beating no chainsaw guy. We don't have the TNP. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Well, maybe. I mean, we'll see. Just gotta keep moving around here, but we don't have a knife for a second lifeline. We don't have a knife for a second lifeline here, so... Boom, Falastello. Shit, are they coming in faster? Boom, Falastello. Same speed. No, I don't want this. Shit. Well, looks like we're not getting the shotgun ammo. Was gonna get the shotgun ammo, but you know, it is what it is. We got the grenade. We might be able to... How did we beat him last time? I can't remember. Oh, Jesus. G. Williker. Oh my god, he's moving fast. Hey, yeah, buska. You gotta use the shot. This game is total shit. It's like literally WWE Bray Wyatt shit like that. Those are the vibes that I'm getting from this. It's like they watch WWE and The Fiend. They were heavily inspired here, it seems. Run? I mean, I can beat the demo on this difficulty. You just run away from all the enemies until the church bell rings. But to me, I want to beat the chainsaw guy, and then you hold out. You have to. Well, we can kill him. It's just it's gonna take some time and a better strat because he moves a lot faster than the original guy. So seems like anyway. Now we're gonna have to hear September 30th, 1998.
September 30th.
September 30th, 1998.
September 30th.
September 30th, 1998. I'll tell you what, Michael, does she love? Because if she don't love, and it's so sad. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. We're going to go insane, dude. We got to get this game early, dude. I mean, fuck me, dude. Like, sometime next week would be fantastic. So if you know how to get the game early, hit me up. Fuck this shit. I mean, playing this demo for 2 more weeks? Oh, God. I mean, we could jump back into the original, but the original sucks now. I mean, it's got terrible gameplay. It's too easy, you know. I mean, September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. How about Leon shoves the dildo up his ass? Because that's what really people want to see. They want to see that. Give me the damn chainsaw shit. Let's go. September 30th. Yeah, Borsey. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. Just like, dude, whatever, dude. Come on. Well, it's going to take us 2 weeks to beat this mode, so I guess we're in for a crazy ride here. September 30th, 1998. And by the way, that is what the main menu screen looks like. It's pretty soulless.
September 30th.
They have de-sold this edition. It's a de-soul. It's a de-soul. September 30th, 1998. Can we... I'm going to press every fucking button. Control. Shepaska.
September 30th.
Well, when the big cheese, they do that Mr. X gimmick for a little bit when the big cheese comes out. He does the fight. He does that Mr. X follow thing, which is kind of annoying, but I don't think it's for a long period. So I mean, I think that's a lot better because that Mr. X shit got really annoying and stupid. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. I'm gonna get a tattoo of that. Jesus Christ. Who works at
September 30th.
September 30th, 1998. It's been 6 years since Leon S. Kennedy did this, that, and the third. No one cares. Unless he's naked. Unless he's sexy. I mean, what do you think people are buying this game? Leon Kennedy is sexy. It's like... September 30th, 1998. Holy shit. September 30th, 1998. What? We gotta close it. September 30th, 1998. That's what the start screen should show. That's what it shows in the original. September 30th, 1998. I mean, I'm just gonna play the original here in a minute if this shit doesn't produce something for me. Let's go. You fuck. Wait, what's this? Damn, we beat that bitch in fucking 9 minutes. Damn, we good. Look at that. That shit pretty fire, bro. Oh, gee williker. September 30th, 1998. 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 This game rolls. Well, if you listen to the stream, you would know that we're being a little bit more positive towards it here because we've seen the new leaks. And we discussed why earlier. But we still have concerns because we don't know I don't know what the island's going to be like. That could be a total disaster. I mean, the ending could be different. I mean, I don't think it will. But, we do have a lot of questions still left. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for the 2. Dark Hand coming through. This mode is being annoying as shit. Like, it's not triggering. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th. If it would trigger faster, I mean, it wouldn't be monotonous to fucking do this. But Jesus Christ. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. How much is Capcom paying you? Well, not enough. Let's just say that. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. I'm gonna turn. Finally, holy shit. Bray Wyatt is back.
September 30th, 1998.
Alright, we're gonna get started here. We're back in chainsaw mode officially. So, here we go. She don't love and it's so sad. She don't love and it's so sad. Well, we have WWE coming out on Tuesday, so we'll be covering that. A little pit stop on there. And then whenever this fucking releases, in like the next month, I mean, it takes forever for this bitch to come out. By the time it comes out, they're gonna have every goddamn fucking pixel on the internet of this game. It's like you won't even be able to have fun with it when you know everything that's gonna happen in the game and all the unlockables and shit. It's like, damn, but you can't help but look. I mean, it's like we want to see it. It's like, why don't we just release the damn game now? For real. September 30th, 1998. September 30th, 1998. We are officially in chainsaw mode here. And, we hope you're having a fantastic Saturday night. We could have went to the bar and told her that we loved, but she would have slapped me in my face. God damn it. Oh, yep. Okay, better start here. September 30th, 1998. Come on. You gotta go fast. Cool. September. We gotta stop with that bear trap shit. That's super stupid. Well, we can do stealth. I forgot. See, I can't. You know, it's Resident Evil 4. I just keep thinking you can play it with this one-dimensional way, but you can't do stealth. September 30th, 1998. You can't do stealth. That crow looks a little big. September 30th, 1998. Holy shit, Muhammad coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Let's try stealth. Actually, we can't do stealth because hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. We can't do stealth because it will ruin the knife. If you press R2, it diminishes the health on the knife. So if we parry, it's infinite. Okay, how do you know that I'm here? You piece of fuck. I like the animation where Leon's holding the knife now, primarily. I think that's actually kind of sick, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, what do we do here? Why are we fighting these guys? Nope, we're not doing bear trap, we're not doing bear trap, we're not doing bear trap, we're not doing bear trap. There we go. Okay, let's just go to the village. I mean, we could fight them, but they all turn into the fucking second stage snap neck thing, so. Let's just see. We have the TMP. Boom, Falastello. Boom, Falastello. You fucking butch. What the fuck? Well, it's the game where it's so damn clunky. I mean, you can't even maneuver around the enemies. Like, dude, there should be like this Assassin's Creed thing where you can push people around. Push the villagers off a little bit. I mean, fuck me, dude. Some of that shit's a little clunky. Well, Jesus, God. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Yeah, this mode's not fucking around. Let's see the strategy here. Well, we don't want to get pinned in here. Let's see. See how she does. This is not good. Sure! This game is junk. Holy fuck. Shotgun, 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 shotgun. Mm-hmm. Kick. Grenade. God damn. Shabaska. I'm done with this mode. It's trash. It's trash. Well, the regular mode's easy now compared to this. This is like one-hit kill type shit. It's ridiculous. Oh, gee williker. I wish it did. They shouldn't let you play this demo for that long. But that was the mark. That was the gimmick on the trailer. It said like play forever, no time limit or whatever. So. Well, we already have the TMP. I mean, I guess more ammo. I'll play. Yeah, there isn't. There's like a rusty knife down there. I think that's interesting. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that, Mr. Self-Destruct coming through. I guess we'll try it again, but I don't know if we can do this one here. But I already, in the regular mode's easy compared to that, because the chainsaw guy moves fast as shit. It's like, bro, what do you want me to do? Oh, they're giving it to us right away. This is fantastic. Look at this right here. Boom, back in it. Sure. The Slay stereo coming through. No, we don't want to cheese. We don't want to cheese it. That's, yeah, we can cheese it. Just sit in one spot and wait for the. That's boring. It's like, yeah, there's ways to beat this. You can sit in the fucking clock tower and fucking knife, and then jump down, go back up, rinse and repeat. But like, playing games like that is not. It's an assembly line. It's like, I want to have a little fun while playing it. Like, I don't want to just, like, play it like a robot. Even if it's not. We want to have fun while playing it. Like, I don't want to play it, like, in, like, some fucking very, very, very specific fucking way where it's like, well, we have to do it this way, otherwise we're not going to be able to beat it or whatever. I don't care. I mean, we can beat it, but, well, I guess you have to defeat the chainsaw guy. I don't know. I mean, I saw a video of someone beating him with a knife, and that's it. And it, well, not this chainsaw guy, the regular guy. Boom Falastello. Boom Falastello. TMP ammo also drop randomly.
What was that? No fucking way.
Every time. Boom Falastello.
Detrás de ti, imbécil.
So if we don't, so the church bell doesn't ring in this mode then? Because apparently you have to defeat the chainsaw guy. Yeah, let's run past that slop. There's ammo in here. We just have to get the chainsaw guy isolated. Once they all start gathering, and it's like we have to move quickly because not good. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Dude, I really thought that light killed him. Oh my god, they're already transforming. Fuck this mode. Oh, I didn't see the button. They transform on top of that. Like, yikes-o-rama, dude. Holy shit. I mean, yeah, we can go to the church and cheese it, I guess, but the tower. Well, someone in the chat said you can't beat this until you beat the chainsaw. So, I mean, well, I don't know. Let's just not do that mode for now.
September 30th, 1998.
Because it's annoying to get it triggered, and then it's annoying to... Does she love Michael? It is so sad. Does she love Michael? It is so
How
sad.
far could he have gone?
Oh. I've already beat it. Like, I can beat this demo. I've done it multiple times. We can beat the chainsaw guy.
Anyone home?
Now the extra hard mode, I don't know about yet. Obviously, we're having a little trouble there, but we can beat the regular demo here. It's not really that hard anymore.
This is not good.
We're not that disabled. Guy. Jeez. Unreal. It's like, where's your gameplay? I mean, it's just getting tiring. It's getting tiring. Backseat, Monday morning quarterback shit. Like, if you got no gameplay, then don't. Just stop. So many fake gamers in here. So sad.
No fucking way.
Chamame coming through. It's like I played this thing like 20 times already, if not more.
Sé que estás ahí. Ahí está. Ahí va eso.
You can't go that way. No shit. Are you just gonna say things to just elicit a response? Because I think that's what's going on in here. It's like, let's just get that reaction on a mind call. Let's just say incorrect things because it's gonna trigger his human instinct to correct. You fucking fuck. Yeah, he's already dead. This shit's a lot easier. Well, it was. No, I want to finish it. There we go. Oh my god.
Damn it.
You're literally about to snooze? Well, tell that other guy to go live so he can play the rest of the game. I don't know what to tell you, dude. They were trolling him too about it, and he's like, it's my first playthrough, and it's like, dude, just play the fucking game. You can't entertain any of that dumb bullshit. Those leakers need to just like play the fucking game. It's like, that's why people are there, not to... She don't love, and it's so sad.
Oh, nice.
See, the chainsaw guy's not even close. Nope.
You even feeling this?
Shit, that's not what I wanted. You fucking bastard. Okay, that works. Come on, you fuck. We already beat him again. Like, damn, this shit is a lot easier in the hardcore mode. Holy fuck. Damn. Clearing house. Oh, I forgot we can parry. Well, can't parry that. Out of ammo. She don't love, and it's so sad. Jesus Lord, they're in love with my ass. There we go. Yeah, so the regular game isn't really that much, it's not really that challenging much anymore. Compared to the hard mode, fuck that shit. The guy's moving way too fast. How did people get the game early? Well, they got... I don't know. Everyone wants to know because so they can get it early. Does she love Michael? I don't know if she does. Where's everybody going? Bingo? It's going to get a 10 out of 10 from IGN. What if they gave it a 7? Oh, bro, the fanboys would be so pissed. She don't love it, so sad. Well, I mean, see if there's any new leaks. Yeah, RE2 Remake doesn't have the satisfying gameplay. I think the gameplay's I figured the gameplay out. It's not really that. You just got to keep the momentum flowing. Really, that's what it is. Just keep the momentum flowing, and I mean, it's not that tricky. But the game's gonna be like that in every area. It's not just the village. The game's gonna be like that in every area. You're gonna be bombarded by enemies unless you're fighting single enemies on the trail or whatever on the village. Just got back looking at leaks. Oh, what did you think? The only reason they drop handgun ammo in the demo is because of the charm. They don't just drop TMP ammo or grenades. Do you think Code Veronica could move the needle? No. Why would they remake Code Veronica? It doesn't make sense. Well, we're going to wind it down here tonight. A few more minutes and then we're going to wrap it up here. But yeah, we wanted to chime in and, as the leaks continue to pour out here on this all-new upcoming edition of Resident Evil 4, we thought we would update our impressions based off of what we've seen. And like I said, it looks like the replayability is there. It's intact. So despite it not having Mercenaries mode day one, you are having the merchant side quests and the shooting gallery mini game. And you can unlock little charms, little figurines, which I think is cool. And you can add different perks for things, so that adds some replayability to the game. There's professional mode, in addition to another difficulty mode that's already available from the start. So, you have unlockable costumes. There's a lot of replayability here. I would argue more than the Dead Space remake. The Dead Space remake to me is not really replayable because the game is boring. This has versatile gameplay. The quick turn in RE4 remake feels laggy. I don't even use it. I don't even use it. Is the full copy next week? No, it's the 24th or 23rd or whatever. But the reviews come out next week, from what I remember. So the game comes out on the 24th, but reviews are coming out before that, so at least a week probably before that. His streams have been so bipolar. Well, I mean, my complaints kind of still stand. I don't like the tone. So, you can't shoot through wooden doors. You can't shoot the merchant anymore. Yeah, there's a lot. There's things that they've cut and removed. But, what do you want me to do? Just nag on it until it releases? Like, if we play the full game and we're ultimately disappointed, then sure. But at this point, you're just going to have to embrace what Capcom has delivered here, or otherwise you can stick with the original. That's just how it is. So, a couple more minutes and then we're going to end it here. So if you want to say something real quick, we'll see. We're not covering Dead Island 2. Not right now. That no one cares about Dead Island 2. I think the setting is cool, but that's about it. The gore system isn't really that impressive. It looks cool, but it's been done before. The gore system has been done before. The FOV is too close to the screen. Can't you change it? Can you change it? Covering Fatal Frame. Never heard of it. I know a Fatal Frame, but is there a new one coming out? Well, we're covering WWE on Tuesday, and it's Saturday now, Sunday, so we're covering WWE here shortly. So we'll play the WWE 2K23. The games are short in retrospect, can smash through them in a few hours. You gotta wait until Resident Evil 4 Remake dies down in week 2, move to the next big thing. Well, this is bigger than Dead Island 2. So this is like the Elden Ring of the beginning of the year anyway, so until Zelda comes out. Leon is so close to the screen in the remake. Well, I don't know what to tell you. All right, that is going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along here. And our coverage will continue, but, it's looking a little bit more optimistic here as we continue to see more of the game. And maybe we should stop watching the leaks because, we're going to see kind of everything. But I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. And, like I said, I think this will, I think the review scores might shock some people. And I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy this game. Most people will anyway. But, like I said, what I said previously still stands. I think the direction is a little silly, a little too blatant with the blood, the gore, that sort of thing. And, there's some small nitpicks here and there and quirks. But overall, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. So that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we'll see you later. September 20th, 1998. It's over.